Hello, I am Viva Sex, and I run the show here at the Ponds. The unity in the community I used to enjoy at one time. We're in the year 2013, and it's just so much different. People have created their own, reality. Before there was not reality TV shows, it wasn't like American Idol and all that stuff, so people can become their own stars. Before they would look up to people, look up to certain members of the community, and respect what they would do, what they would project in life can bring you in. I don't see that anymore. I see a lot of disunity. It's split up. Everybody has so many issues and so many hang-ups and so much anger inside of them that they portray it here when they should actually, before, they would portray it in their performance. And I don't see that anymore. I just see it verbally and in your face now. And then when they do their show or they do their performance or anything that if they're not performing, they project it to other girls that are here. They want to fight. They want to have something to say. They want to have an opinion, when the only opinion should be is yourself. Be happy with yourself. Enjoy your day. If you're going to leave the house and you're going to have that kind of an attitude, stay home. Because before, people never wanted to stay home. They wanted to go and have a good time. People don't want to have a good time. They want to lay out their problems, their drug habits, their men problems, it's just very difficult for, as a community, to be united as one. It's united in many. And communities don't work out in many. There has to be a ground. And there's no ground anymore. The ground has broken. So there's only a handful of people that can deal with their life as being transgender. And being transgender takes a lot for the community to accept. So if we can accept ourselves being transgender, how can anybody else accept us to be transgender? We have a lot of issues, and if we portray that upon people, they're not going to have that respect that we should be getting. So it's just very difficult for a unity to actually happen. It's lack of self-worth. People feel like they're sex objects, or like what you had said earlier, they look at us as a certain way because we want to be put in a pedestal. It isn't that, because you have to really understand that we were once gay boys. So by being that, it's hard to shake away. So it will follow us until we finally realize that it's no longer there. It took me a while before I figured it out, that I don't need anybody else but myself to make other people happy, to make me happy, to make the community happier. It's just, you have to really seriously have time and look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, everything will be okay. Because right now the world is kind of back and forth, the world itself, and it's very hard to pinpoint where we are because of things that are going on around us, politics, everything, So we don't know where we actually stand as a human being, not even as transgender. So, once we can find a niche, we can feel comfortable and let whatever we have down, all the anger or all the hostility or all the happiness that we want to get, we can all put that together and move forward. Well, most projects like yours, a project of contests that they have, it does bring girls together, and it shows a self-worth, our life is valued in another way for the public to see that it's not all bad, it's not all dissolving, because with a project like yours or anything that will show us in a better light, will unite us again, which I see it can happen, but it's so, like I said before, it's spread out. By doing projects like what you're going to do, what we want to value in your project, it's it'll unite us together, which will be different kind of people that you have in your project, there's so many different things that we haven't heard or we don't know. So by all being together and by having something to be looking forward to, I think that it will unite us once again. And hopefully that those thoughts will continue to bigger and better things, you know. And then when your movie is shown somewhere and people are actually viewing it, they'll be like, wow, you know, it was all well worth it. And I am somebody and I feel very well worth. And the unity will be back. I think so.